But that was it. That I just plugged that in there because that was also the other thing that I was playing recently, and I'm also playing something else which you can't talk about yet. But that's another review that I'm doing. So we're gonna move on to the first article, which is Liza P, which it was a new game trailer that was revealed by NeoWiz and Round Eight Studios recently, and it has the gaming industry intrigued by its premise and the possible gameplay features. So one, it's a dark tale of Pinocchio with P looking for his creator, Mr. Geppetto, with Dark Souls like gameplay. Part of a Game Informer article says because you're playing as Pinocchio, one of the core concepts of in the game is to lie. Depending on your lies that you tell over the course of the game, the ending will differ. Another part of the article says weapon crafting systems allow players to combine weapons with one another to create new ones. There is also a skill system that tap into the fact that Pinocchio is a doll, allowing him to swap out parts of his body to gain new features and abilities. So this looked really cool. All they released is a CGI trailer. There's no gameplay on it, but I hate CGI trailers because they really tell you nothing about how the game is gonna play. Because that's what matters the most is how the game is going to be and how fun it looks. But this trailer actually had me a bit intrigued, and I was wondering what your guys' thoughts were on it. Randy, I didn't hear from you for a while, so I was wondering what your thoughts were first.
Yeah, no, because Biomutant, like, I don't
Yeah.
know. So, anyways, um, I'm interested. Honestly, it does look really cool, but I'm getting two game kind of feels from it.
Okay.
Alice, like the
Mm,
series, American
mm-hmm.
McGee's Alice and Madness Returns, and
Mm-hmm.
also
Malice.
no Alice.
Okay. Isn't there a game called Malice that was the evil? Or was it
When
one of
you
the ones called
were
the Alice? Yeah, it was Alice.
okay, go ahead, Randy.
Yeah, so I feel
Love that game, by the way. Love that game. Play it on PC.
the second one was
Alice
interesting,
was awesome.
but what is it? So yeah, I get like kind of Alice vibes from it because of the Victorian setting that it's like
Mm-hmm.
kind of in, right? And also Lords of the Fallen.
Mm.
Yeah, I could see that.
You know what I mean? And like the
Yeah,
very kind of like dark, wintry, ashen kind of environment.
yeah.
Yes, it's very grandiose, but also I'm really hoping that it doesn't pull either one of the two. Because Lords of the Fallen was pretty lackluster. It was obviously like it wanted to be
It was a bare
a
bones
dark.
that Dark Souls.
Yeah. It was like a Darksiders, Dark Souls kind of hybrid that
Yeah.
fell very flat in between both of them. So that didn't really do anything. And Alice, as beautifully designed as the game was, it was also still very lackluster. Like the weapon feel from it, the combat, everything felt like weighed down. So it didn't really seem intriguing. But the concept of the lies, it does seem like it's gonna be more kind of character interaction based as opposed to combat based, if anything. But either way, like it's just a trailer and a couple screenshots that they show. But either way, it looks
Yeah.
beautiful. It looks creepy, and I don't think that Pinocchio was a very happy tale to begin with. So it's kind of cool to see it, like
No,
being
not at
so
all.
fucking grim.
Yeah, the original story was pretty dark.
Yeah.
But I
Kevin, what
think
about you?
a lot of the all from those a lot of the
Most of the
original
Disney
stories, all of them
stories.
are Disney stuff are
Yeah.
super creepy when you hear the original ones.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, of course. And I don't mean just fucking Disney, but I mean there are other, lighthearted versions of said things that try to ride
Yeah,
off of Disney's success, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm
Kevin, what are your
surprised
thoughts on it?
Disney
I'm
ain't the
sur-
only one that did it. All right,
Oh
Kevin,
shit,
go.
Kevin, what are your thoughts on the
Okay.
game?
okay. Yeah.
I like it. I hope it. Uh, I was scared that Randy was gonna say my thought because he was like Alice and Lords of the Fallen, and I was like, oh, thank God he didn't say it. So the feel I'm getting is Bloodborne vibes from how it looks, and I
Yeah,
hope
that's
that
what
it
everybody's
runs,
comparing it to.
and I hope it runs as fast as Bloodborne. But if it is like story based, I would rather they focus on the story than combat. Like combat be second, story be first, and then it's like it. I hope it really reels you in, like it's an actually good story about being a real boy running around and killing people, or other puppets or like whatever's going on in that and the story. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm always excited for
New
Souls-like
franchise.
games.
Okay.
Yeah, just Souls-like games in general.
That
And
that's a
seeing
good
this one's
point,
gonna be amazing.
actually. It's a good point because that would actually set it apart from the rest of the Dark Souls stuff. Is that it would be more story focused because although Dark Souls is very lore focused, there's a difference between lore and story. Dark Souls and Bloodborne, they have a lot of lore that you have to kind of look into yourself, which is very different from the actual story that it actually already shows. So it would be cool to actually have a legit story in a Dark Souls type thing. Before we go to Danny, real quick, is the chat working for you guys at all? Can you guys like type in something, because like my thing is stuck on like a refresh thing, and I don't know if I can see anything going
working.
on. Okay,
It's
so I
working for
do
me.
see you. Good. Penis, yes.
Nice.
Of course.
Well, at least you know it's working.
Okay, so
It's
now,
working and jerking, you know.
so so now, Danny, what were your thoughts on the trailer and the
I thought it
news?
looked cool. I mean, again, like you said, it was a CGI trailer. That's the first thing I thought of. Like, gee, to me, you can never go, this game's gonna be great because you didn't actually see anything, so nothing. Chance good you saw nothing else probably in the game. I mean, there's a good chance that none of that actually winds up in the game, or parts of it. So that's annoying. But the concept behind it, if they do it right, I think it would be good. Like you said, a Dark Souls with story would be awesome. Having a game that's actual storyline wise, and you can do stuff that's not just lore but story. It's gonna be fun. I'm surprised. Like I said, I was gonna say that I feel like maybe they won't say Pinocchio and Geppetto, or maybe I don't know. But I feel like I'm surprised that Disney letting this happen.
Disney doesn't own that.
No, it's free domain. It's basically Dracula.
Yeah, it's free domain.
That's why Castlevania has like all these fucking Dracula games and shit like that.
Yeah,
It's not Dracula.
Public domain.
If you
Public
let him be-
domain. There we go.
yeah.
Yeah.
It can't be Dracula if the game is called Castlevania.
Yeah.
No, if it's
Yeah.
Alucard, it's totally fine. But if
But,
it's
I mean-
Dracula,
I
fucking
mean-
legal issues.
They can easily, even if they did own it for whatever reason, they could just call the guy P as in the title, and then Geppetto,
Yeah.
they could just name him
G.
G. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
So they could do a lot of things with that, and still people are you would think at least are smart enough to understand the
Oh, you'd
connection
be
between
surprised.
the two. Who knows? But
We're not gonna talk about
problem is that the problem that I'm having right now, not now, but whatever, is them jumping on the Dark Souls bandwagon. I feel like that can get
Been there, done
saturated easily.
I posted that on
Too
my
many
Twitter.
games-
Yeah,
too many games that are gonna be Dark Soul-esque because
Yeah.
they did Star Wars, they did this.
I'm
and then
I'm
Star Wars-
done. I'm done with the Dark Souls stuff. Like even like now, like we were playing Demon Souls for a while, and although it was a nice nostalgia trip and everything like that, I almost got to the ending, but like I'm just
No
tired
game
of.
got to the end.
Yeah, right.
Oh my
See?
god, he's rubbing off on you.
But I got sick of the games. I really did. Like it's not even because of like the difficulty. It's just that they're all the same to me. And I just got tired of it. So when I
have
first
never
saw the
beaten a
trailer,
Dark Souls game, but I've played them all.
I've beat them all.
I get to the ending of every single one of them, and then go, okay, I'm souped up. I don't really care.
Yeah, I love the series. It's just but right now, since it's getting so saturated, because then they got Sekiro and then Bloodborne, and then they got Elden Ring, which is still announced as a Dark Souls type thing, and then now this. So I was just like, enough
Final
of
Fantasy
this.
also announced that they're gonna come out with a Dark Souls game too as well.
Yeah,
Who?
But the thing with the whole I would say that because I would call it a genre. It's a genre of its
Yeah.
own game.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
every
Souls-like.
every
Yeah.
Souls-like game, there is few and far between that I've seen that are really good. Like I picked one up that was called Little Witch. Little Witch is a Souls-like game, and it's fucking amazing. It has a really good story. And then there was another one that I believe it's called Blue Flame or Blue Blade, and it has amazing gameplay, but the story is like it makes you it makes you want to learn more about it. Like it doesn't give you the whole lore of like, oh, his father died and now he's doing this and whatever. And then the game is very cute. Like the character is small. Like you can literally open a chest, jump inside the chest, and hide in the chest. Just if you want to do that. Like it's like I like the Souls-like idea. I just don't want that to be like the blueprint and then the final product. Like I would be like, that's the blueprint, but you could do whatever you want. Like you could like chef it up. You don't have to make the same meal everybody else is making. Make it different. You know what I mean?
So-
Add some sprinkles on it. Or
So in saying like cute Souls-like character hiding and all that stuff, the baby of two games that first came to mind, Hollow Knight and Little Nightmares.
Hollow
Oh
Knight.
my God.
Yes. Well, Little
Little
Nightmares
Nightmares,
doesn't play
yeah.
like that. Little
Little
Nightmares is more of a
Nightmares-
No.
platformer.
In terms of like hiding and stuff, not
Oh,
like obviously
okay.
like Souls-like, but
No.
like Hollow Knight is a Souls-like platformer
Yes.
technically.
Yes.
But Salt and Sanctuary is also a 2D Souls-like.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm saying like in the whole cutesy thing, Hollow Knight's fucking adorable. Little Nightmares is creepy, but also adorable as fuck. So
Yeah.
But I'm saying like in this the aspect of it's not even like you can hide in the chest. It's like if you want to just like go in the chest and cover yourself, take a, like the character is literally that small that they fit inside of a chest, and like you can't even hide in the game. You have the parry system, you have the combat, you have the stamina, but the game is mainly focused on like platforming, which I like. I always find interesting if you can add that into like a Souls-like game, because platforming is hard in general. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to make that like a balance of Souls-like and platforming at the same time. Good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, a good game.
Cool.